hold on. Sorry, not tomorrow. Sorry, June 13th. June 13th, we're doing a special session called Prime 101. And Prime 101 is Prime for beginners. And that's basically where we will literally take you from wherever you are, whatever skill level you have. And I will literally teach you from the very beginning exactly what hundreds of students have done to generate a significant amount of cash flow from their stock. So if you have a little bit of money to the side and you can own some shares, people don't know that you can actually extract income from your stock without selling the stock. It's really, really cool. It's how I make my money. Like every week, I make my money this way, and I send the money over to my wife, and she pays the credit card bills. We go on trips with this money. So I know a lot of you are looking for extra money without having to ask your boss for a raise, without having to get a second job, without having to wait for Jesus to come and fix it for you. So this actually can put more money in your pocket, even if it's only a few $100s per month or a few thousand per month. It makes a difference. You know, that little bit of extra money can allow you to just do stuff that you might want to do. I sat with a grandmother yesterday who basically said she wanted to travel with her grandkids and her daughter and spend a little extra to take them places and stuff. And then I also sat with a single mom, same thing, same idea. And by the time we got done, we were all really happy because money is not, and this is where, and let's sort of segue into our conversation. Money is not the be all end all. Money is not the destination. Money is a tool. Money is a stop. Money is an asset in the sense that it can allow you to get access to the things that money can't buy. And so, anyway, oh, that's right. I forgot to mention the link. So, if you want me to send you that link to do the $1 trial, just get on the text list for this class. So, you'll get the free class and you'll get the link to do the $1 trial in Prime if you're interested. Text the word morning, MORNING, to 87948. And if you text morning to 87948, I will send that to you. Okay. So anyway, let's dig into the deeper part of the conversation. So money is really something that that is this really powerful thing, and we talk about this every day. This is why we do our money in the morning sessions and our economic elevation, because our goal is to elevate our consciousness when it comes to money. The goal is to really help you see money in a way where you say, okay, I get it now. You know, I know where money is. I know what money can do. I know what money can't do. I know where I want to be and how to get there. And so what's really been going on is that you have these interesting things that happen every single day, because because I think a lot, and I've been doing the finance stuff for 30 something years. I'm always looking around and I'm seeing people's reactions to money. And by the way, the number is 87948, 87948. So somebody type the number 87948, text morning to 87948. So if somebody can help me with that, I appreciate it. Because when the questions come back and people say, well, what's the number again? It triggers my ADHD, and y'all don't want me when my ADHD goes off, I'll be talking all over the place. So I don't want to do that to you this morning. All right, so so anyway, right now you have a meme stock frenzy happening. How many of you have been following? Give me a yes in the chat if you've been following what's been happening with GameStop. Give me a yes if you follow what happened with AMC. If you follow what happened just where these stocks just erupted. This is something that's never happened that I know of in the history of public markets and finance. I've studied the data going back to the 19th century, and I don't think there's ever been anything that erupted like that quickly. And it's really the internet. The internet kind of creates these new phenomena that we haven't had a chance to really study. And so with GameStop and AMC, there were a few financial concepts I wanted to introduce you to that I saw when I saw this meme stock thing sort of happening. And in the center of all this is this guy named his real name is Keith McGill. They call him Roaring Kitty. Has anybody heard of Roaring Kitty? And Roaring Kitty, in case you don't know, is this guy who's in the middle of the meme stock frenzy who has literally made probably about $250 million, literally since he's started kind of becoming the tribal leader of the whole meme stock frenzy. It's really been fascinating to just watch this Roaring Kitty guy literally put out a tweet that can cause the stock to go up 100% overnight. And it's really, really fascinating to watch. Because what you're seeing is what is called the herding effect in finance. I had a dissertation committee member named David Hirschleifer. I cannot spell his name for you. Hirschleifer. I think that's how you spell his name. He's one of the most well-known people on the planet when it comes to this particular thing. And so what he used to write papers about, and he was on my dissertation committee, so I had to impress him, which was really hard to do because he's super smart. Um, is he would talk about how people, when they invest, they tend to just follow the crowd. They tend to human beings in general tend to follow the crowd. In fact, there are studies out there that actually say that 70% of all people will follow the crowd, even if they know that the crowd is wrong. 70% of the world is full of sheep. So that maybe that's why I offend so many people because if I offend you, I get it. Maybe you're mad because I'm not following the crowd like you. I have enough confidence in my ideas to know that I don't have to follow anybody. I want to lead. I don't want to follow. And so with GameStop, you have this interesting thing where when Roaring Kitty puts out the call, everybody shows up, the stock goes through the roof. And all these people, mostly like these misguided 22-year-old men, who are already, they don't understand that this actually borders on the gambling culture. This is connected really to the same energy behind sports betting and all that, which I've told you all about in terms of an economic danger that is emerging right now that's government sanctioned. It's almost like the government, it's like pharmaceutical companies selling crack. That's what I see when I see, you think about the opioid crisis and what happened when pharmaceutical companies legalized and legitimized opioids, and then suddenly everybody's addicted because they're like, oh, it must be okay because they said it's all right. And even with weed, again, I have nothing against cannabis and CBD and all that. I guess CBD oil in the other room. I need it because you get 52 and your knee starts acting weird for no reason. Um, but when they start manipulating the stuff and start doing these chemical compounds that create specific reactions from you, it's very dangerous. It gets very, very dangerous. And so what's happened is a lot of you know this. Let me know if you've noticed this. A lot of the younger people, like in their 20s and stuff and early 30s, because it's like we said weed is okay, you got people that literally think it's okay to come to work every day smelling like weed. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't think that we're not in an age yet where that's okay, where I can just people who don't smoke it can hug you or give you a handshake even and smell it on you. And if they're smelling it on you, they don't want to hire you. They don't want to work with you like that. And it makes me very sad because I've had two young people in their 20s I had to fire because they would be high at work. And I'm like, and I didn't even know it. I would think because I'm so naive about drugs and alcohol and all that. I wouldn't even know if somebody's high. I can't look at their pupils and tell. I would just think, okay, maybe she's sleepy. Maybe he's just not that smart. And people say, don't you see that, Boyce? She's high right now.